In New York City, we see Sue and her brother Johnny on the run from S.H.I.E.L.D. Control, this is S.H.I.E.L.D. Team 4. Invisible Woman is being aided by the Human Torch. All units stay in pursuit. They're heading downtown, but they have no plans on being caught. Sue, make us invisible now! And after she does that, he amps up the speed and flies away. Holy crap! Maria Hill's like, it has to be said. Flooding the streets with S.H.I.E.L.D. agents has made an enormous impact on crime activity. If our boys keep this up, we might not even need the Thunderbolts. And they continue to look for Sue and Johnny. In the Stark Tower, we see that Nighthawk and Stature have switched sides, joining the pro-registration camp. And they're told that Tony Stark wants to meet up with them personally. But upstairs in the same building, he's confronted by Spider-Man. Peter, you're acting like a lunatic. Why can't we just sit down and discuss this like grown-ups? Because there's nothing to discuss, Tony. I'm leaving the Avengers. I don't have a problem with working for S.H.I.E.L.D., but locking the heroes in the negative zone, the cyborg killing Bill Foster like that? Come on, man, you're way in over your head. What are you talking about? Even though Thor reacted like a police officer would? Don't forget, Bill Foster was a friend of mine. You really think we're gonna let something like that happen again? What do you suggest we do with the unregistered superhumans? Lock them up with regular prisoners? This is only a temporary measure, Peter. If we lock them up in Rikers, they'll be out in 5 minutes. What you need to appreciate is that there are forces within S.H.I.E.L.D. and the government who would like nothing more than to absolutely outlaw all superhumans. The compromise we offered them was regulating our behavior, because going back to the good old days was never on the table. Get out of my way. And Peter balls up his fist. Don't be a fool. You really think you can go back to your old life now that everybody knows who you are? This isn't just about you anymore. What about May? What about Mary Jane? After hearing that shit, Spider-Man punches him through the wall, putting Iron Man on his ass. Aunt May and Mary Jane are as far away as possible. I'm disappointed in you, Peter. And he fires multiple beams at Peter, but with that Spidey sense, he dodges it all. Not as disappointed as I am in myself. And he tries to break through the glass, but it goes horribly wrong. Avengers headquarters, reinforced glass. And he tells the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents behind the door, now! And they break in. Stand back, Mr. Stark. We got him. And they start lighting Peter up, but while doing so, they break through the glass. Stop! Hold your fire! But Peter is already long gone. Damn it! Stark, this is Maria Hill. I just got word that Spider-Man has gone rogue. Remain in the area and wait for backup. I'm pulling in every agent on the ground. Maria, wait. I just need to talk to him. Request denied, Mr. Stark. Over and out. And Maria Hill uses her trump card calling for the Thunderbolts. They were saving them for the final battle, but this is a critical situation. I knew we couldn't trust that guy. And in the sewers, we see Spider-Man running for his life. Heads up. Parker's been spotted running through the sewers between 3rd and 4th. Word from above says minimum force. Roger that, base command. And while Peter is running, he sees a little toy in the water. What the? Boom! And that shit explodes. Well, if it isn't little Peter Spider-Man. How does it feel to be on the wrong side of the law, Parker? How does it feel to see Jester wearing the sheriff's badge? Man, you gotta see who we're hanging out with, Peter. Jester and me, we're finally on the A-list. And he chucks a bomb at Peter. Jack-o'-lantern? Oh baby, this is just too awesome for words. And he chucks a yo-yo at Peter and that shit explodes. And he throws another one. Boom! Ah! The gig seemed like a bum deal at first. Working for S.H.I.E.L.D., forced to do what they say. But when word from the top said beat the crap out of Spider-Man, well, what can we do? We're only obeying orders, right? And Jack-o'-lantern chokes Spider-Man. They're beating Spider-Man's ass a little bit too much. S.H.I.E.L.D. tells him, if y'all creeps lay another finger on Spider-Man, y'all finna be sitting in the electric chair. Sit tight, the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are on their way to cuff him. Come on, they're spoiling the fun. But at that moment, Jack-o'-lantern gets sniped through the head. And same goes for Jester. What the hell? We lost visual. And we see that a mysterious man saved Peter. Who? Wait a minute. I know you, skull-faced guy. I know you from way back, don't I? Who is this skull-faced guy? We then catch up with Sue and Johnny, who now look extremely different. They now have new identities, and they walk into Captain America's new headquarters. And we see that the whole gang is inside. At the table, they talk about how Cloak and Dagger were busted in Queens. He was the main teleporter, and him being gone is a massive hit. Damn S.H.I.E.L.D. agents! We lost a man for everyone we gained these last few days. So Captain America cooks up another plan. But while they discuss it, somebody walks in. It's Frank Castle holding Peter Parker's badly wounded body. Get a medic. now. He's the one that saved Peter's life. The Punisher? Linda, Jane, get over here. And they rush Peter on the bed. Oh dear, what happened to him? Multiple fractures and serious blood loss. Thanks to Tony Stark and his buddies. Iron Man? I thought Spider-Man was so far up his butt you couldn't see his feet no more. Yeah, well, he's on our side now, Ultra Girl. Our side? Since when were you on our team, Punisher? Since the other guys started enlisting known thieves and multiple killers. Am I the only one laughing my guts out at the irony here? Who do you think was running around in ski masks covering your backs for weeks? So that was the Punisher the whole time. Way I see it, you people need all the help you can get. Great, why don't we just call up Hannibal Lecter and get him on the team too? Because Hannibal Lecter hasn't got the Black Ops training to get into the Baxter building. Oh God, please don't tell me we're so far gone that we're gonna recruit the Punisher. Your call, Cap. Do we hand this nut job over to the cops, or do we hear what he has to say? Quiet, Cage, I'm thinking. But while they're doing all that yapping, somebody that's supposed to be on their team is recording everything as a secret agent. Meanwhile, in Hell's Kitchen, Daredevil has been busted. He got caught by Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk. Reed is starting to have some regrets. He's no longer confident with the things they're doing anymore. But She-Hulk's like, nah, don't do that. You guys gave us all a future. And Daredevil is headed to prison, but not a regular prison. There's a portal with the number 42. And as they walk through it, they're now in the negative zone. And we see the big ass prison that Tony built. Tony tries to recruit Daredevil, but Daredevil's not going for it and gives him a silver dollar instead. He's been saving it for him. Silver dollar? I don't understand. Guess that's 31 pieces of silver you got now, huh? Sleep well, Judas. I don't really get it, but something's telling me he cooked with that statement. That's it for this chapter. We'll see what goes down next. I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time. Ah!